Welcome back to So You Want to Choose a Major. Today we're going to be focusing on education knowledge. This is all about what educational options are out there and figuring out what will work best for you. This is going to involve a lot of research and talking to people, so it's going to look very different for everyone depending on their own interests and where they are in the process. While we're going to be talking about higher education a lot in this episode, I want to make it clear that a 4-year full-time university experience is not going to be right for everyone, and that is perfectly fine. While I do believe that some form of post-secondary education can be helpful for everyone, there are a lot of great options out there. The important thing is that you figure out what's right for you and your goals. I'm just trying to help you figure out what that might be. I recommend you talk to your teachers, your parents, your peers, your guidance counselor, and anyone else whose opinion you trust. Make sure that you're taking their ideas into consideration, but you're not just doing what's expected of you. This is your career and your decision. You need to take ownership of it and build the life that you want. While certainly not required, many people do choose to continue their education directly after high school. Whether this is a vocational school, a community college, or a 4-year school is completely up to you and your goals. Community college can be a great way to save money while getting a start on your education. This is especially true for undecided students who can sample courses and get started without having the pressure to choose a degree. Whether you're planning to get an associate's degree or transfer later on, taking advantage of the lower tuition and option to live at home is a great way to decrease your expenses. If you're looking to pursue a bachelor's degree either right after high school or later on, make sure that you're doing proper research to ensure that your school has the right fit. Every college has a unique culture, collection of majors, and co-curricular opportunities, so you're going to have to put in some work to make sure that you're picking the right one. You can always use your high school guidance counselor or your current college's academic advisors, and of course there's plenty of information available online. In addition, as an undecided student, different colleges will have different services for you to take into consideration. Some colleges discourage choosing a major in the first year for everyone, and this can really reduce the pressure on undecided students to make their choice too soon. Other colleges have an exploratory program where they create a cohort of their undecided students. These can then include career courses, peer mentors, and specialized academic advising. Whatever you think is going to work best for you, just make sure that you're taking these services into consideration as you make your choice of college. As you look into colleges, make sure that you get a variety of perspectives. Talk to your peers, your family, your teachers, and anyone else whose perspective you think is worthwhile. Websites like Big Future by the College Board and the Princeton Review can be great sources of information for your career and major search. Once you have your list narrowed, I definitely recommend taking a campus visit so you can find out what the culture is and if you can see yourself there. As you're looking at schools, don't forget to take into consideration the cost of college, but be careful of what your assumptions might be. Many schools will offer estimates or calculators to give you a better idea of what your price will really be. This is an investment in your future, so student loans are worth it, but make sure that you can repay them after you finish your degree. I know it doesn't feel quite real now, but trust me, it is. Figure out how much it's likely to cost you, what your family support is, and what your student loans are likely to be. With this information, you can then estimate what your average monthly payments are going to be after you graduate. Make sure that this is an amount that makes sense and sounds affordable to you. Potential majors are also an important aspect of the schools you apply to. Of course, you don't know what you want your major to be yet, so let's just talk about how you can research your options. First off, find some advice. If you're in high school, talk to your guidance counselor. If you're already in college, there should be academic advisors, either faculty or staff, to help you. As you consider degrees, check online to see what their curriculums look like. Do the classes look boring, hard, interesting? Talk to some of your potential future professors and see what they think. If you're not yet sure where you'll be going to school, the Princeton Review Major Search offers sample curriculums so you can get a pretty good picture of what would be expected of you. And then as you make your schedule, you can take sample courses to try out different majors that might sound interesting to you. Now for your homework. If you're not currently in college, begin researching schools and figure out what's important to you. What makes the colleges you're looking at special? Size, location, institution type, potential majors, co-curricular opportunities? What is it that appeals to you? If you are in college, start researching academic departments and potential majors at your school that interest you. Look at required courses, typical assignments, potential careers. Bonus points if you talk to a real person during this process. Now journal about what you like and don't like about the options you are looking at. Make sure you're connecting the potential careers. What could you do with that major anyway? And of course, reflect on what you've learned this week. Go over your list of fields of study and make necessary updates and changes. Thanks for joining us today on So You Want to Choose a Major. As you continue to investigate your educational options, remember to focus on finding the best fit for you.